In this video, we're going to start with a new video course dedicated to Adobe Dreamweaver, which is part of the Adobe Creative Cloud collection, and it's available in various possibilities. And so, what it's about creating websites and how we can create and manage web pages, and also how we can write scripts and languages like HTML, coding languages, and CSS as cascade style sheets. So basically, it's a software that can be used to learn how to do web design and web development, and how it's going to help us to visualize the website. So how we can basically build from scratch a website, and we can do that using code. Is not pretty common anymore, but there are other options out there. Also, we created other video courses in the channel that you can be interested in, like CMS, like WordPress or Wix, etc. So Dreamweaver, it's part of the Adobe collection. So you need to access your Creative Cloud account. If you don't have it, you can create one. You can see up here the icon of my account. So from here, you can find different apps, you can download them and install it. So if you want to go for Dreamweaver, you want to start to do some coding, some web design, you can start with this, or you can use, for example, the same website to download and install Photoshop for graphic design, or Illustrator, or Adobe After Effects, and Premiere Pro for video. So you have a series of options and a series of areas that Adobe it's involved. So also 3D, if you're interested in the 3D Substance collection. And you'll find also the video courses in the channel for Substance and Premiere, Photoshop, etc., etc. So you can find it from here. If you don't find it, you just go from in the all apps section. You scroll down and it should be like purple or pink, something like that. And there it is. So you can see Dreamweaver right there. So from here, you can buy it. You can also have a free trial, but from here, you can also check the prices. You have different options like monthly or annual and student, etc., etc. So pick the one you want and just click on buy, and then you can start. Or alternative, in alternative, you can buy the trial, or sorry, you can try the trial. So it's going to be a free trial for 7 days, 7 days free trial. You can also buy, and if you're not happy, you have like a limited amount of days to just remove, cancel your, delete your purchase. So just continue, and once you're ready, one way or the other, you need to pass through the Creative Cloud application. So you can do this before, or you can do this when you're downloading and installing Dreamweaver, but you're going to be prompted to do this one way or the other. Now, I've already done that, and if you're interested, there are other video guides on how to download and install Creative Cloud. This is the desktop version. We have a web version, but in order to manage the actual apps that you have downloaded and installed, you need to have the Creative Cloud installed. So right now it's doing kind of updates, and there you go. Just jump ahead, and we can read some new news and new feature that are available with Adobe. For example, lately there are a lot of AI application, and in Adobe this is called Firefly. You can use it autonomously, well, actually independently from the others, or you can use it inside like Photoshop or Premiere Pro, After Effects. So there are a lot of AI new features and functions in Adobe these days that they're definitely interesting, and we can have a look. Now from here you can see all the apps, and again, if you want, you can before download and install Creative Cloud, and from here you can install directly the apps that you want. There are also news. Also down here there are quick actions We dedicated other videos on this topic, quick actions, because you can work with images and videos, artificial intelligence, etc., all within Adobe Creative Cloud just by creating an account, totally free. Now I'm going to look for Dreamweaver. There it is down there. So I can also buy it or try it from here. So there is a button for the trial, a button for buying it. Once you buy and you went through the process of the payment, you're going to find it up here. You can see it's already installing. So it's going to download and install itself automatically, quickly. You don't need to do anything, just keep Creative Cloud open. And once it's finished, you can open it up in your desktop. You can see this is a desktop app and only for desktop. You don't have like other option. Now it's refreshing here, probably because it's finished to install Dreamweaver, so it's gonna be ready to go. And this takes really few minutes. And for other apps that are part of your plan, in this case, I have Adobe Dreamweaver here, which is for, again, web design, web development, and it's only for desktop. And it's going to tell you also if it's installed. It's now telling me that it's installed. And here, for example, Adobe Express is available also for other devices like tablet or smartphones, and also for desktop and also for web. So you can use Adobe Express basically everywhere. And this is kind of a cross-platform and does a lot of things together. Now, if you click on the three dots, you can have more details. You can explore some tutorials, you can get plugins, you can see other versions, you can uninstall and delete your subscription, whatever you've done if you want. Or else we can click on open. So we have a new button here. Once it's installed, you can run the Adobe Dreamweaver application. So let's see here the software itself. So the first time you're gonna open it, it's gonna show you some information here. So you can see that this is an all new Dreamweaver, and it's going to have like different interface. Let's say if you used Dreamweaver like 10 years ago or 5 years ago, the interface has changed a little bit, not too much, but it's changed a little bit. So it's gonna ask us if we want, we can already see the division between the coding part and the visible part. And this is called Wysiwyg, but I'm gonna explain this a little later on at the end of the video. So basically, pick a choice. Have you ever used Dreamweaver or not? Let's say that we didn't. So this is, let's say we assume you are a complete beginner and you wanna know everything. So it's gonna tell us, welcome aboard. Do we want the developer workspace, which is kind of more advanced because it's only working with coding and languages, so it's kind of more complex. And in this video, we're gonna go like from the real beginning. So we're gonna go standard interface. We can choose a color theme right now or change it from the preferences later. So right now I'm just gonna pick here the standard as well. And we can start by watching some tutorials, creating a new folder for the project, or using a sample file just to start. And let's go for the sample file for this video. So there you go. Now we are in Dreamweaver. This is the new interface, really minimal, really nice and clean. And we can already see it's asking me here to give permission to this JavaScript node. Yeah, let's say yes. And so this show us the basic view that we're gonna see in Dreamweaver. So we're gonna talk about the interface more in depth in the next video, but let's just have a quick look. So what's happening here? We have an upper part, which is the visible website, the visible app, the visible thing that we're building with the pages and everything, the buttons. And at the bottom, we have the code, which is the HTML code that we're gonna learn from zero, from complete beginners to medium difficulty. And this is the term Wysiwyg, which is Wysiwyg. And it means essentially what you see is what you get. And this is to define a particular type of software where we can not only code and see the back end, but we can also see the front end. So what is going to appear, and so what we're going to get actually. So it's an explanation of what we can do in Dreamweaver. So Dreamweaver will help us because not only we work on the code and inserting pieces of code, managing the code, modifying the code and the HTML language, but we can also see what we're doing directly real time. So this is why it's called Wysiwyg or Wysiwyg, or what you see is what you get. So this will be all for this first lesson. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe to stay updated. If you want to thank us, support us, please join the channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next.